Congress leader and former Governor Margaret Alva has criticized the Prime Minister's address following the defeat of the delimitation-related bill in the Lok Sabha, stating that the remarks did not reflect the decorum expected from the office. She objected to the Prime Minister describing the Congress as anti-national and anti-women, arguing that such comments were inappropriate for a constitutional head who represents all citizens, including those who did not vote for the ruling party. Alva also stated that the timing of the special parliamentary session and related legislative efforts was politically driven, aimed at shaping public perception ahead of elections. She claimed it was intended to portray the opposition as being against women's reservation. On the Women's Reservation Bill, she raised concerns over any delay in implementation, stating that postponing it by 5 to 10 years would weaken its purpose. She suggested that the law should be enforced immediately based on the current parliament. Addressing the issue of delimitation, Alva cautioned against any redistribution of seats that could disadvantage southern states. She argued that states performing better in development and tax contribution should not face reduced political representation, while emphasizing the need to support less developed regions without penalizing others.
He was speaking as the Prime Minister of India, not as the leader of the BJP party. And I expected, as did the nation, to have a Prime Minister speak with certain decorum as the Prime Minister. You don't call opposition parties anti-national. You don't name leaders of the opposition and call them national Deshdrohi. I mean, this is not on. It just shows the mindset of Modi ji. He has always behaved like the BJP leader and not the leader of the nation. He is the Prime Minister of even those who did not vote for the BJP. He is the Prime Minister of the country, and his duty is to uphold the Constitution of India and not just talk about the BJP agenda. This is, I think, unheard of anywhere in the world.
Ma'am, do you think Prime Minister used the platform saying that to prove somewhere that Congress is anti-women? And one more question, addition, ma'am. Do you somewhere feel, as you are the Union Cabinet Minister before, do you somewhere feel that the bills were merged so that interlinked?
There was a sinister plan to bring it. They knew they couldn't pass it. They brought it in the middle of the elections, and they only had one agenda: to paint the Congress as being anti-women, as being anti-reservation, and as being anti-national as per the Prime Minister's vocabulary. The idea was to tell the women, don't trust the UPA, don't trust the Congress, they are not with you. That was the only idea behind calling this special session, because they are seeing the trend, and the country is seeing the trend, that they are losing both in West Bengal and in Tamil Nadu. The idea was to win over the women.
Yes. So, ma'am, one more thing. One clearly stated one thing that Mr. Kiran Rijiju, the Union Minister, says, the words came from the Congress. It clearly shows that it is historically anti-women. Other side, it is also proving that it is not ready to take the deal. Mr. Tejasvi Surya says it was a great deal that Karnataka would have got the 14 extra seats. How do you see this, ma'am?
So, and UP can get 42 extra seats, right? And that's justice, right? The states which have been dragging the economy down, which have done nothing for development, which have not contributed sufficiently to the national tax kitty, but drawn the maximum for themselves because they are backward, who have not controlled their populations, are to be rewarded, are to be given all the benefits. Is this what justice is all about? And we are not fools in the south. The southern states are going to stand up and fight back. We are very clear, and I am grateful to the Prime Minister because he has done what the entire UPA leadership could not do all this time. He has united the opposition and brought them in no uncertain terms to fight the battle together.
Union Minister Shobha Karandlaje today said that when South leaders talk about the Southern India and Northern India, in a way it's a conspiracy to divide India.
I am as patriotic as he is, or even more. I come from a family of freedom fighters who went to jail during the freedom movement. Did any of them go to jail? Name the BJP people who went to jail during the freedom movement. They did not even fly the national flag over their headquarters of the RSS in Nagpur until it was forcibly done by outsiders. This is the history. There are people who went to jail, wrote letters of apology to the British to release them.
So, ma'am, what you demand actually, like now this.
Our demand is very simple.
Let me complete, ma'am.
Very simple.
Now the bill is defeated. If government comes again, because if they have to give 33% stake to women, definitely they need more seats. Because they don't want.
Why?
Let me complete, ma'am. Like suppose men should also not suffer. So suppose if they go for the maximum up to 300, so should they discuss that what will be the number of the seats?
Tell me, what gives men the birthright to have the maximum seats? Is it come from Modi ji's heavenly connection? There is a constitution. At one time, these seats were decided. Okay, in the future, you may increase them. Then the women's quota will also go up. Our point is, we want 33% reservation in the present context. Out of what exists, I know in Parliament, one person, when I was piloting something, said, क्या बात है, हमारी सीट छीनना चाहती हो? I said, किसने लिख के दिया कि ये सीट आपके हैं? Who has said these seats are yours? They are as much mine as they are yours. You have taken advantage, kept us out, and occupied those seats. We are today claiming our birthright as Indian citizens, as equal citizens, which the Constitution says we have the same rights, political rights as men.
क्या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट वो देना नहीं चाहती है? क्या सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट वो सर वन सेकंड मैम डू यू थिंक द सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट डोंट वांट टू गिव दैट राइट व्हिच यू आर आस्किंग एंड कांग्रेस एंड द होल इंडिया अलायंस इज ऑपोजिंग दैट?
The point is, the BJP is not serious about reservations. Otherwise, the 23 bill became law unanimously. All you needed to say was it will come into effect immediately and not 10 years or 15 years later. Why are you putting it off? You pass so many bills in Parliament, right? Do you say ये तो 5 साल के बाद आएगा, वो तो 10 साल के बाद आएगा? I mean, is there any? This is the first bill which you are postponing the implementation of by maybe 5 or even 10 years. All those of us who fought may never live to see it happen. This is our simple, if I may say, हाथ जोड़ के मांग रही हूँ कि just add one sentence, the reservation will come into effect immediately on the basis of the present strength of the Parliament. That's all.
As per 2023,
You have planned all this, built a parliament with 800 and odd seats. नया parliament जो बनाया तुमने, you have built it for 800 and odd seats, which means you were planning all this before the new parliament building came. You have an agenda. You want to increase the strength of the Bimaru states, and those of us who have worked for development, for the status of women, for education, and given more taxes to you because of our development, we have to be penalized.
Ma'am, you are time and again calling the North India states the Bimaru states. Any reason
No,
for
I'm
that?
sorry, they are called Bimaru states. I'm not saying it. That is because educationally, the population, the GDP, the tax devolution, everything shows that they are still left behind. We all started at the same line, right? To run. How is it that we have gone there and they are still here? And we are being told, as per the guidelines which were adopted earlier, is that those who are left behind must get a larger share of the nation's taxes and of developmental budgets because they have to catch up. अरे कब तक हम देते रहेंगे और कब तक हम मरते रहेंगे? On the other hand, we should have been given some special bonus for our achievements.
Exactly.
On the other hand, we are being made to suffer. Now, you are also taking away our seats. You are denying us the political power to be a voice in parliament.